Feels bad, man. Let's see. Checking out the quests.
Was being accosted by bandits.
Oh, how are you doing, Bill? Well, that's unpleasant.
Figure should be just up there.
It ducked. I need to like relearn this game. There we go. Okay. I think we're a little more into this. Lots of snow. It's just like real life. Oh no.
Rhea must be close.
All right. For the Werak, what we got? What is the challenge?
Outlander. I have prevailed over such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
Will you let us go to Thunderstrom?
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Then we better get on with this.
So be it! I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground!
Enough! Let us begin.
Damn, that trash talk got a
To
little
hunt.
harsh.
To strive! That is the way of the Banuk and of the contest before you. You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratok from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time,
This sounds
after your
complicated.
prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons.
It is okay. It is okay,
So-
Bill. How are you doing?
First of us to launch the third balloon wins.
I was told to be a little more quiet,
Well,
so
yes. But
Yeah?
as challenger, your path to victory is harder. If even one of your beacons comes in after Aratox,
yep. I'm
who
too
prevails?
animated.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark. Now!
All right, gotta head up that mountain.
Neat.
Looks like there are a few ways to go up. And those rock paintings mark the path.
Okay. Well, obviously I'm gonna go as close to it as I can before I start doing the slow stuff. Hey, Norman.
Okay, up we go.
How you doing?
Looks like the right way.
Game seems a bit more stable
Come on,
than
no more
last
time's
time.
wasting. Almost to the top.
All right, Challenger. You need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
The herd. Okay, I can do that.
What? Oh no. We're already off to a bad start. Do I have bombs. But not many bombs. Okay, what was this game? What is this game doing? What is this? What is this targeting nonsense? Yeah. I must be just rusty in it right now because it's giving me some trouble. This one too? Oh my god. I'm glad that you like the clips, Norman. They, I feel like I have a pretty good eye for very clippable moments. It is absolutely beautiful.
All right.
Come on,
here we
climb
go.
up here. Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon.
Ooh. Also, since getting the new CPU, I think overall performance has been better.
Aratok knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Take the repel point to the next challenge.
Ooh.
2 bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
Yeah. So,
2 dead bellowbacks coming up.
right, it's something to appreciate. Like when you're playing, oh, 2 bellowbacks. When you're playing a game like this, you might think to yourself like, okay, well my computer can run it fine, but you also have to account for the resources that OBS takes up, right? Which is not nothing. Is that a Ravager? No, Sawtooth. That's disappointing, actually. Feel it. Oh. Ah, dang it. Got murdered. Let's see. I need to use my tools more. This is on hard.
Bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
Here's an idea. Let's equip a different weapon. Shadow Sling, maybe? I wish I had more bombs. More bombs would be good. I'm thinking Shadow Sling. Rattler, maybe? Yeah, let's do that.
2 dead Bellavacs coming up.
Yeah, so early game and in the DLC, I think, is the spot where I've felt the difficulty the most. Because later on, or in the kind of in the middle, it kind of settled into like a sweet spot where I was really powerful. Alternatively, it could just be that the blast sling is really powerful. Okay, bad decision. These guys should be vulnerable to fire, right? There we go. I'm trying to ignore everything else and it's not working. What's happening? I felt like she was moving automatically on that at that spot. There. Whoa! Now just wail on it, and it'll fall down eventually. There we go. Okay, this is annoying.
Now where's that balloon?
Yeah, for direct combat though, blast sling was just ridiculous. Oh my god, it followed me all over here.
I'm ahead, but only by a little. I gotta get moving.
Oh, Zoids.
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
That's yeah, Zoids is that brings me back. Game.
Storm's coming up. Can't see much.
Liger Zero Panzer.
Almost down. All right, it's the last challenge.
I probably should have grabbed the medicine. In fact, oh nope, can't craft in midair, even in the menu.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
They're right behind us!
Oops. Now we fight a bear. Cool. Oh no, now we fight 2 bears. Three? What? Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I also like this game. Oh, come on. Oh, no. He got backup. Okay. So, my slash and its range is being a little inconsistent here. Stop it. Stay away. Ironically, having a lot more trouble with this than I do with, like, Dark Souls bosses. Good time to craft some potions and take a breather. Jesus. I forgot I had the Rattler out. Not very effective there. Whoa. Jesus Christ. What was that hitbox? Yeah, no, good. Questionable. Oh, there we go. Can we not just give this... There we go. Jesus Christ, these things are actually kind of difficult. Well, so much for my dodge roll. This is scary. There we go. I did it.
So it's true. Frost claws from Thunder's drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven.
And nothing's ever gonna let me
She is the better
down.
hunter. We are Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters?
I would imagine probably the same thing.
My blood is in your teeth.
But surviving that would probably be like trying to fight the Asylum Demon with a broken sword.
I take my
So,
place behind you on the hunt.
I'm sure that someone's done it. But no thank you. Or to keep
No
it
more
topical,
hunters may make the
modding the
ascent to
game so every
Thunder's
enemy
Drop.
is Gwyn.
The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
No. Only if you do as I say.
Thunder's Drum awaits. There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready.
Yeah, I feel that, Norman. And Bill.
Chieftain.
Also that, oh lord, I was definitely feeling that. But... I can't be my usual animated self right now. I gotta be more quiet. Look at me. I am the quest giver now.
And a weapon like Artok's. I guess the chieftain gets the chieftain's gear. And now it's a Long Notch. Nothing left to keep me from Thunder's Drum.
And now I loot them all. And hopefully get the herbs to heal myself. Really? Loot goblin. Oh, my loot. More herbs, please. Ah, thank you. Yes, thank you.
Soon enough.
I wonder if these were around the arena and meant for you to like pick up as you're going. Because ain't nobody's gonna notice that while being attacked by 3 bears. Jesus. Ah, there goes that filter. The stick, and the stick, and those sticks. Fortunately, these sticks over here have exactly the same properties as these sticks over here. And look at those sticks randomly sticking out in the middle of this tree that I can still somehow cut away from. Isn't that just wacky? There are a few times when I've found that the game has spawned like resources in places where they clearly do not belong. All right. Oh, look at that. I want to do that tutorial. The tutorials are always fun. To unbox it first. Wait, that's it? I just gotta unbox it? Okay. Okay. Now I gotta freeze 3 machines. Wait. Wait, you mean Aloy's run? Like that? Oh yeah, I see what you mean, where she's like... People don't usually run with their arms that straight out. I can't unsee it now, thanks Bill.
Can't be too prepared.
Rob that. Nope. Partial T-posing. I think it's just a case of where they kind of like over-animated it. Right? Where like they want this to be a super dynamic running animation, but they kind of went out of their way and made it a little too wild and goofy looking, I guess. Wait. What is this? What? That was interesting. Okay. Yeah, I guess it could be worse though. I should make sure that I'm good on as much ammo as I can. I'm still very short on Blaze. Jesus. I'm short on Blaze because I like the blast ammo too much. Yeah, it's true. This game isn't always the greatest about characters existing with their own lives outside of serving you. Not every game can be as good as The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask on the Nintendo 64 in that regard. What were we doing? Oh yeah. The quest stuff. The technology they just haven't caught up with the technology required to do such a thing, you see. It's too complicated. A Majora's Mask randomizer? I haven't even played through Majora's Mask normally all the way. I started playing Majora's Mask 3D and then realized how badly they messed with the mechanics when they did it, and I was like, oh, they made it play worse. Can I have the conveniences of 3D with the actual good mechanics of the original Majora's Mask, please? She is drowning through the snow. That's true. It does look a bit better whenever she's not going through snow, I think. I don't know, it's been a while since I played this game out of the snow. Oh, that reminds me. I have every skill unlocked, so I can do...
My map! Now you're just making me mad.
Never mind. Wow. Oh, that's right. Healed. I may have made a mistake. I mean, yeah, to be fair, it's kind of hard to run through snow and have it not be kind of goofy. Really? What? I feel robbed. There we go. But yeah, that thing I mentioned about how it feels kind of almost over-animated, right? That's what I mean. That's kind of the feeling that a lot of games in this generation give me. It's like I can understand there needing to be good animations in a AAA game, but sometimes it just feels a little ridiculous. Which way are we going? Oh no, we're gonna show off the move I wanted to show off. What? It didn't do the thing that I wanted it to do. It didn't do the thing I wanted it to do twice in a row. Alright. I got interrupted. I like how the game is giving me skill points, but I have nothing to spend them on. Oh no. Oh no. More errands and side quests. Oh no.
Outlander, it would be my honor to speak with you.
Oh, it's that guy whose voice is in like half of all video games.
Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My
It certainly sounds like
it.
him.
Around Banur, Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another.
You know, it's fun.
They call it the claws beneath.
I can imagine them hooking up his face with all like the mocap stuff while he's acting out these lines now.
Given my song a fine end.
And that's just, it's beautiful.
I used to travel between Banur and the cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
Okay.
You want me to hunt in your place?
Taking
Is that
some water.
kind of Banuk custom?
Thirsty.
Perhaps it should be, but no. We survive and we prevail, until we fail to do either. I confess, this is not easy for me. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived. A Banuk hunter, weapon raised. But too many good lives have been lost to the claws. Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing. Better to live in a world without the claws than to die while it still makes children orphans.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most.
Some of the lip syncing is really bad, some of it's good.
Killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them.
This game hits
now,
Uncanny Valley
my name
sometimes
carries
really
such weight that
hard.
When the claws beneath re-emerge,
Sometimes it's fine, but sometimes it's like,
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old.
Hydrating I am.
To stare
Fair enough.
backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
Do you like my gulping sounds?
This machine, the claws beneath. Why travel all the way to the cut just to hunt it?
I won't do it
songs,
again, don't worry.
They include a refrain. The return of a past moment. It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Must have been 20 winters past. We were so close to bringing the claws to bay. Closer than anyone else ever got.
We?
Me and my friend. He was a chieftain of my Werak then, a skilled hunter.
The orphan sounds where like you
Every
can't
few
see what I'm
years, the
doing.
claws would emerge in a new
So like if I'm
location.
doing something weird in the mic,
I knew
you
of
just,
two
you're like,
chieftains
what the hell
sent
is
to
that
burial
sound?
pyres. My friend became the third. This hunt, I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
No, I am no longer a match for the claws beneath, if I ever was. If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the claws myself. But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the cut.
I feel like in this
Hunt
game, most of the women characters don't have the Uncanny Valley effect as bad as the male characters tend to.
You're Aloy, right? My pop... Bergund, I mean, told me you might be heading up to see me. Varja. Pleasure. Hey, that spear is really something. You've customized her, haven't you?
I've made a change or two. You've got an eye for weapons.
I wish these Banuk agreed with you. I can't seem to sell scrap to a Glentalk around here. Everyone wants boring old bows and spears. I like the more unusual stuff. And the Banuk can get unusual. Like that spear Aratak hauls around. An ice rail. Ooh, or that weapon of Araya's. What I wouldn't give to poke around inside one of those. Feel the lightning on my fingers. Or inside of anything, really. Last commission I had was a month ago. A weapon that spat fire. That didn't go well.
I've got an ice rail, just like Aratak's. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, I'd love that. Okay. Obvious design flaw.
I don't know what this is about, but...
Yeah, that should... Right. So, believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
What's with the she's?
Oh, Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen. If we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly
apparently.
Used. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
Okay.
Remind me what we need to fix up this thing?
That Thunderjaw's mandibles will do it.
She does want to get into the weapons.
Let's say someone you know
Jesus.
happened to have a weapon like Araya's.
You don't.
See for yourself.
Of course. Look at the... So the coils generate the spark, but the power source isn't even bolted in.
Wait, hold
I
on.
won't lie.
I'm
She's
trying
beautiful. But there's beautiful and then there's beautiful.
The technological level of
what we need is a Stormbird
this
talent.
human
Lightning flows over them
civilization
like
is
water
really
off a
weird.
goose. And I know where one is. Hunt it with me. I'll turn that weapon into your new best friend.
Like the level of things
Second
they
best.
understand about technology, obviously with the machines going around, that would make some sense. It's just, there are some things about like physics that I wouldn't expect to just figure out from taking apart machines, you know?
You're sure you can fix up this thing?
You bet. Probably. Just need that Stormbird talent.
Stormbird Talon?
A weapon that spits flame, huh? Like this one?
Oh, Jesus.
I took this thing off an Oseram bandit. Think you could do anything with it?
You got my forge fire back? Well, if you took down Olgrid and his goons for this thing, I guess she's yours now.
Why don't you finish it for me first? Make her into the weapon she was supposed to be.
Thought you'd never ask. I'm gonna need a bellowback snout. Any bellowbacks will do. Can you handle it alone?
I think I can manage that.
Alrighty then.
So we need parts from a Stormbird and a Thunderjaw? And you know where to find them.
That's right. It's gonna take some traveling, though. We can find a Thunderjaw out in the Valley Meet, and a Stormbird roosts near the Free Heap. I'll pack and meet you out there. This'll be fun.
Okay.
You're looking strong.
Alright. So.
I heard of a shaman once who drank machine oil.
Alright, chat.
I think the conclave.
Time for you to vote. Did we do the side quests first? Or do we continue the Frozen Wilds quest?
In the old days.
So do we do Firebreak? Or do we do these guys? Always do the side quests first. It's true. Other thoughts? Other opinions? All side quests first. I have a feeling this is... Yep. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. Look at all those fires that I never found. And that I can just skip because I found one right next to where I'm going. My phone just died. I'm gonna fix that. The completionist sect. I know.
Umnak said I'd find the claws beneath nearby.
Here we go.
There you are. Just like Umnak said.
I think I'm gonna go and buy some blaze after this. What? I looked away from chat while that thing happened and came out. Well, remember that time I got all those herbs? And I was like, this is probably a waste of time. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Oh, how naive I was. What are hitboxes? I'm confused. Hit. Ha. Hit. If I had emotes, this would be the time for me to do the salt emote. Alright. New plan. We're going to buy... Yeah, exactly. We're going to buy some blaze to make some ammo for our blast sling. What about the sticks? What about the sticks? I feel like you spend maybe your first 5 or so hours in this game with having to actually manually gather all of your equipment, but then suddenly, oh no, another side quest. Jesus.
Inatut.
I mean, the sticks help me make arrows.
We are bound by laws, you are bound by wire. Yet your crime was the act of killing. So we must drive you out. Away from the Werak, from protection, from our songs.
My chieftain, Kopalai, am I not your favorite fighter? Do you not recognize me from this tooth you knocked out?
How many times have I pulled you from danger by your neck? Made excuses for your behavior? You are my favorite! But the shaman is decided. While you wait for exile, think on what brought you here.
A test of strength! Who among us would refuse a challenge from an outlander? Not I! But I did not kill him!
Hush, hush. You can tell your story to the ice.
Jesus, these shaman go hard. No shirt, modifying his body with all the blue glowing stuff. Jeez.
You took Artok's mantle.
It's mine now.
I would like to see that fight.
They said that you killed someone.
Perhaps I did. Even my chieftain accepts that it must be so.
That's not the way it works for me. Want to tell me your story?
I did fight with the Karja hunter to settle a challenge. That much is true. He was strong and damn quick. We traded punches. Good punches. Hard punches. And the next thing I remember... gray morning light, and the Karja beside me, with his head broken open. But the blow was not by my hand.
True.
Isn't your Werak supposed to support you?
I don't think they know what
At
rapes
least
are,
give you
though.
the benefit of the doubt?
When our Werak had cause to quarrel, I
Oh,
was
dude.
the solution.
Do you think
To
they, like,
fight for
use the
its
machine
honor and
fuel
win.
to
They'd
get
call
high
on
and
me.
have spiritual journeys or
Or when
something?
they needed someone to lose for
Or
appearances,
do they just
I could
do
that
it the
too.
old-fashioned way with the
Now
herbs
an
they
outlander
find?
is murdered without honor. All eyes are on me. I have become my Werak's shame.
Did they make sure...
Karja, so you take the fall.
Did they make sure
best.
that Gaia, when she terraformed the Earth, did they make sure that she included the psychedelics? Knowing some of the people that worked on that project, they absolutely made sure that they probably aimed to preserve as much of the biome as
Everyone
possible.
knows you started the fight with this man.
But they
Of
made double
course.
sure the
For
psychedelics were
honor,
in there.
I'll fight anyone. If I wasn't bound, I'd fight to prove myself right now.
I don't think that would help you.
This is what I am. Each runner in the Werak has a gift. I brawl. None can take a punch, a fall better than I can. Until this time, I was too drunk. We were grappling. He clapped my ears. I took one last swing as I went down, but not a killing blow. It can't have been.
And for your punishment, they'll exile you from the Werak?
From warmth, march me up the slopes of the cloud shear, leave me stripped and exposed.
That's awful.
Well,
If I
geez.
survive, the land has absolved me. That's the law. It must be accepted.
It's still awful.
I think
I'm not
you're correct,
stupid.
Bill.
I don't like my chances either. I can't fight a mountain.
There are a lot of data logs to collect in this game.
I'll be honest. You haven't got a good defense in Itut.
I've heard that one before.
Where did the fight happen?
A clearing, just outside the Karja Outlanders camp. You should talk to them. They wouldn't hear me out. They say no one else could have been there, other than me and the dead man. The shaman consulted the signs in the snow and agreed.
I'll see what I can find out. And I'll be back.
I'll be here. What else am I gonna do? Until the horn gives a call from my exile.
A whole side quest, huh? All right, let's actually go and buy up our buy up the stuff to do this proper. That's what I want. There we go. I'm feeling actually kind of cozy right now, Chad. I don't know about you. All these fires around and everything's making me feel nice. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna hold the A button down for a while. Alright, I guess that settles that. Let's see, let's sell off any extra materials I have. Yeah, I'm not hurting on money in this game. You reach a point where you're just swimming in resources, including money, and it's kind of silly. I don't need anywhere near that much chill water. True. Wire's good. Yeah, I have a lot of wood too. Let's sell all the meh modifications as well. Oh wow, that's I have a lot of modifications. True. I feel that so hard. Alright. Let's get our blast sling out, equip it. And now watch as all that blaze we bought disappears. Buy Max again. I will probably do that, to be honest. Rope caster. Let's get the Lodge rope caster out. There we go. So we'll tie it down and then we'll blast the crap out of it with the blast swing. That sounds like a good plan. At least you buy at a pretty quick rate here. This is obscene. Aw, sad. 400. Nice even number. Alright. Let's do this. I'd imagine a lot. I imagine just like 12,000 pennies. And then remember that those metal shards are at least the size of an arrowhead and probably weigh more than a penny. So hopefully we've just evened the odds a little bit here. Whoop. Nope, not quite. No! Okay. Oh, they actually hold it. They do actually hold it in place, at least temporarily. Ow. What? Alright. Oh, that's so satisfying. It's like an inescapable hitbox, Jesus. Oop, there we go. There we are. Oop. Oh no. Oh, this nonsense again. Yeah, this is why I wanted the blast sling. It's ridiculously good for what it is. Oh, jeez. Ah, there we go. Beautiful.
The clothes beneath. Omnak wasn't lying when he said you were tough.
Alright, that's one down. Now what do we do? Alright. Alright, I want to hear it from you guys. Thunderjaw, Stormbird, or Bellowback first. Bellowback's probably going to be the easiest one, but... Also, Hazelwood, thank you for the follow. I didn't see that until now. Thunderjaw. It's a solid choice. I hope I can get its disc launcher off and hit it with that. I love doing that with Thunderjaws. Ah, it's taking me all the way over there, is it? I guess that's fair. Oh, we're getting out of the snow for a little bit. Beautiful. Lundermaw. I'm imagining someone asking the Guerrilla Games about their mechanical animals, and they're like, "We have a T-Rex. You have a T-Rex. We have a T-Rex." Oh no. What was it you were saying the other day, Bill? They don't want to be fed, they want to hunt. It's true. They didn't really make any other robot dinos that I can think of, though, did they? I mean, to be fair, Snapmaws are probably about the size of some of the largest prehistoric crocodiles, right? Like, there were some that were that big. Ah, that's the thing I wanted to show earlier. The thing just strapped a massive cannon on it. True. Okay. I'm on my way to fight a Thunderjaw, and I get killed by a group of scrappers, lance horns, and whoa. There we go. Right. Oh, there's more? Seriously? Alright, now. You are replacing my ride. There we go. Also, I like how this game has the AI that a bunch of games do now, where it'll follow a road. Ooh. Ooh. Wait. Did I remove the disc launcher? I did. I can't see it, but it's big enough so that I can actually still hit it. Alright, you stop. Oh, I love doing this. This is my favorite way to fight Thunderjaws. And now we blast it. What are you guys doing here? Alright. Trying to turn this into like the Grave Lord Nito or Capra Demon fight suddenly. There we go. It was very resistant to actually being finished off.
There. Varja should be able to fix up the ice rail. Found the part. Ready to fix up that weapon?
I am always ready to fix up a weapon.
Never thought I'd be glad to see the inside of a Thunderjaw's mouth.
I sure am. Every machine's a big box of tools. Once they stop trying to kill you, that is. Trust me, Aloy. You won't recognize this ice rail when I'm through.
I'm excited for the sequel to this game.
Oh, she's perfect. A spear's a spear, right? Poke slash done. Boring. I adjusted the chill water flow, rebalanced here, strapped on a launcher, and now she shoots freezing spikes. Ta-da!
You weren't kidding.
More beautiful, more powerful.
Horizon
That's
Zero
my
Noon.
guarantee.
Horizon Forbidden West.
You've done good work with this weapon, Varja.
Told you I was good. Anyway, I'm glad she's in your hands.
More like Horizon 1 midday. Let's see.
We'd better get moving.
Looking for...
Alright. Alright, what's next? Bellowback or Stormbird? Keeping in mind that I think the Stormbird's gonna be a bigger pain in the butt. True. Well, at least there's a nice convenient spot for me to fast travel to. But when you beat it enough times, you activate observer mode. Black hole of the game, that is. If you're an outside observer, you'll never actually see someone fall into the black hole. It's actually trippy as hell. That's what chat is for.
You know, I kind of missed all this red dust. Well, there's our Stormbird. When you're ready, I'll follow up and boom.
Yeah, at some point it looks like they just stop getting closer to the event horizon and then they just redshift until they disappear. Well, I mean, you're basically saying if you could pull someone out of the black hole, then you could find out what they saw in the black hole, which doesn't really That's basically what that statement amounts to, right? Meanwhile, our ally has been tanking damage over here. Put a bunch of sticky bombs on there all at once. This is about to get very I mean, this is certainly a strat. Jesus, that took off a lot of its health. Alright, back to arrows. Or, since it's on the ground again, we'll just stick with these. I love that strat.
Varja said she could improve the Storm Slinger with us.
Fair enough. What? So the problem with that approach is that all it takes is an extra third body. This is actually... Oh, okay. This is actually a problem. It's okay. We can figure it out. We'll, Errands. We'll just go take out a Bellaback. The problem is, even in classical dynamics, if you have any more than 2 bodies, you actually end up with a chaotic solution that... I don't remember if it was something that you can't... If you have more than 3 gravitational bodies, you end up with like a non-analytic result, if I remember correctly. Which just means that you can't mathematically find a solution that you can just plug numbers into. It's the sort of thing that you can only solve numerically. Quote unquote, solve numerically. I mean, you know, that's just the bulk of the actual bulk of mathematical problems probably don't have analytic solutions, so. I work with systems that only have a numerical approach to them. I'm a computational physicist. I create systems, plug them into a force field, and see what happens, and the force field is solved numerically. So I basically make movies and analyze them. We're here because we wanted the bellowbacks now, right? Yeah. Ooh. Take a moment to appreciate how pretty this game is. Alright, moment's over. I hate DNS. Sometimes my router just refuses to work properly, and my computer is like, DNS server error, and then I can connect to the internet if I use a VPN, even though I've changed nothing. Did you reboot it? True story. I mean, to be fair, I've had situations with the Linux computer I have at work where it just doesn't. I have to restart it several times.
That should do it. Varja can finish her forge fire now.
Now we can go all the way back over here. Yeah, I think someone who actually is familiar with Linux and can do everything from the command line actually like reinstalled a different distribution of it on my computer at work. I've used Windows all my life, and then my first time operating Linux anything was the Ubuntu machines at work, because as it turns out, all the simulation software and everything that we use is compiled for Linux primarily. Which makes sense. Open source software is probably a good thing to base academic programs and research on. It does make me a little salty though whenever I like can't. Yeah, it does make me a little salty like when there'll be like features missing on a Windows version of a thing that exists. Like there's a visualization software for viewing the files of the simulations I make, and like if you use a certain, so like there's two big I guess force fields that you'd use, right? There's amber and there's charm. If you use amber and have amber files for viewing the simulations, you actually can't see it. They're not compatible with Windows.
Got that part you need?
Perfect. Already got machine oil on my hands.
Here it is. 1 Stormbird Talon.
Let's do it. I haven't had this much fun in ages. Watch and learn, Aloy. Only don't stare directly at the sparks.
Right.
Okay, so I pretty much had to break her in half. But what's a staff? A stick. One thing I like about sticks, you can put them back together however you want.
Which...
Wait, what?
Did. This thing looks a whole lot more dangerous.
She's better than dangerous. She's a genuine Varja special now. Take good care of her.
I've never heard anything about being able to put a stick back together in any way you want. I don't think that's actually a thing.
What you did to that Stormslinger? That was some impressive work, Varja.
Hey, it's nothing. I just helped her become what she was always meant to be. They grow up so fast.
Right, so basically, in order to load a visualization of the simulation, basically to run the movie, you have to input 2 files. A parameter file that has all of the various atomic information and like details on the forces, and a trajectory file that actually says like, here are the coordinates of every atom in every frame. And I'm guessing it's just because of the format of those files that they haven't. It could also just be that they just haven't put in the work to make it work on Windows, which, I mean, probably fair.
I've got what you asked for. Show me what you had in mind for the forge fire.
Finally! Was feeling like I neglected her.
Oh, I see. A
little too
virtual
close to my
machine with
family
Linux on your Windows.
She's done and she's yours.
I put some time into trying to figure that out.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That looks great.
Haven't gotten it to work yet, but
almost expected you to turn it into a burning ropecaster or something.
the issue is trying to get the GUI working, right?
She's a Varja original after all.
Thanks, Varja. These 3 weapons are fine work.
Are you kidding? I can't remember when I had this much fun. I should be thanking you.
I'm the one walking away with the weapons, aren't I?
Seems wrong to charge you for giving me an opportunity to do what I love doing. Don't tell Pop I said that. Here, whenever I tinker with weapons, I go through fistfuls of this stuff. Maybe you'll get some use out of it. Aloy, how are those weapons?
They've done right by me.
Glad to hear it.
All right.
We run into each other again. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were following me.
That's fair. I'll maybe one day, if you are free and are okay with talking about it, we can I can maybe pick your brain about it. But I think after work, asking you to talk about work, it's entirely fair to be like, nah, let's change the subject. All right. We picked up this new side quest along the way. It depends, right? I mean, I think it would help also if you get a solid enough follower base so that you can kind of be secure in that, right? Because that's the thing that makes me hesitant to do more papers is I wouldn't want to be like doing all this stuff that has very niche and, like, you know, it takes a very particular kind of person to want to even look at a stream about reading a science paper, right? Even if I personally get stuff out of it, it might not necessarily be something that draws eyes in unless there's a base. Of course, there would also be an issue of worrying about feeding your own ego there, I guess, but that's a whole separate that's a whole separate thing. Really?
I bet those traitorous Oseram will just conveniently lose Derval.
Oh yeah, Yuri Lorenthal's also in this game apparently. But that's ooh, Jeff Bezos stepping down. Interesting. You make me want to look this up. What else I shouldn't? Oh, that's right. My school owes me money. I overpaid them. So now they owe me money. Switch over in Q3. That's a good ways away. All right, Hazelwood. Thanks for stopping by.
Back again, Huntress?
I was asked to look into the murder of a Karja hunter. What happened?
It's plain as day. A drunk Banuk thug picked a fight with Ruas, struck him down from behind and stole his headdress.
The accused man says that he didn't do it.
You're not going to get anything useful out of the Banuk, whether they talk to you or don't. They gather up like cloaks in a chill wind every time a hunter dies out here. Won't even hand Ruas's killer over for a proper trial.
A proper trial?
To fill his mouth with salt, and hold him up for the sun to consider over days. If it is clement, it may only take his sight, or his wits.
Jesus!
So other Karja hunters have died in these lands before?
3, maybe 4 in the last few seasons. That's no surprise. This place punishes even the prepared, and many young nobles don't prepare. But usually the snow covers everything, and the bodies are never found. No thanks to the Banuk.
Do you think they're involved?
No. If it's not about their tribe, they don't want to get involved.
All right, Bill.
In these outlands, even the sun cannot thaw all it touches.
I'm gonna... There's a not insignificant chance I'll end up finishing this game.
Trust the Banuk much.
They're not
The
without
stream?
their reasons to keep apart
That'd be
from us.
cool.
10 years of reasons.
Always the war. The war is over. We made amends, but no. The land never forgets.
Snow and ice keep memory, they say.
It takes time for scars to heal.
You think I don't know that? I still bear the lashes for refusing one of the Mad King's sun priests. I was your age then.
Times of shadow. Times of shadow.
Where did you find Ruas's body?
There's no hunt, girl. Nothing to pick up.
Humor me. I'm a good tracker.
Down the rise to the west, there's a clearing. But a grazer herd couldn't have trampled it better. And if that barbarian gives up Ruas's headdress before they cast him out, let me know. It's valuable.
Well, damn. Pretty harsh. Oh, no. So... Ooh, a badger skin. Worth it.
Snow's been disturbed a lot, like the huntress said.
One thing I haven't mentioned... Ooh, hello.
Here's something.
One thing I haven't mentioned is I've been messing around with Nightbot a little bit, and I got a few more custom commands in there.
Bark scraped off here. And someone pulled out the branch? No. From climbing it. They came through the trees.
What? Oh, my mind's just been blown. What is this? Ooh. I hope they do more of this in the sequel. More moving through the trees, please.
If you were right in here, you'd have a good view of the Karja camp and the clearing.
Ooh. I'm genuinely curious what we're about to find. Other than a campfire, of course. Ooh. Frontier justice.
A dead end? Can't be.
Yep, there's something.
Someone covered this over.
Let's get more medicine. Probably not.
They're trying to hide.
Ooh.
Karja armor. This looks bad.
Uh-oh.
Someone's here!
Not Banuk. Then she won't be missed.
Spotted trouble! Let's get her!
What? Nonsense. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Okay, seriously?
I'll finish you.
Really? Game. Game. Alright, you know what?
You're dead.
You've been killing Karja. And for what? Revenge for the war?
Who gets to declare that one tribe no longer hates another? I'll tell you, not the ones who fought, not the ones whose songs are silenced, like my kin.
For what you did, another Banuk has been sentenced to certain death. What about his song?
That's why you followed us. For that punch-drunk idiot Inatut. Fate is sharp today. They've already let him out to face his exile. Let's see who the cold claims first.
I need to go after Inatut. But I should find some more evidence first. Trophies.
Of course they took trophies.
Newer than the rest. Must have belonged to Ruas, so it was a Karja soldiers. Not that it's any excuse. Did they keep any clothes from their victims? This Karja gear's not warm, but if Inatut's naked on a snowfield, okay, time to get moving.
Okay. Apparently that was all I needed. Sweet. Oh, nice. Look at that nice, considerate game design. Also, no, that's not so beautiful. There we go. That, I can't tell if that's close or far away. That's probably a little far away. Alright, let's go. And we'll let it follow the path. Oh, it didn't follow the path. AI, I was just praising you earlier for following the roads and paths. Like, come on. Alright. All this grass and stuff that we're riding past, that doesn't look so great right now, I'm not gonna lie. This feels like it's gonna be dangerous very quickly. You can't crash on a log like that. Oh, come on. Ooh.
I can get out of this.
Yep. Perfect. He's not gonna survive that. No need to strip them for parts right now. Well, this is an interesting path to follow.
Frozen solid. Mixed feelings about that.
Oh, I see. They're fighting. Oh, come on. Move.
In it! In it! Maybe he found shelter? I hope he found shelter. Behind the rock.
The Nora girl? Is it really you, or has the bone shell got through my skull?
I found the real killers. No one else has to die because of this. Take these.
A dead Karsha's close. Haven't I been beaten down enough? But I won't argue.
Oh boy.
I swear, thought I saw my ancestors. They said, we're surprised you ended up here.
Better hurry. Machines.
Alright, that's one. It's two. These guys are easy.
Give it my all!
Oh no, there's more. Oh no! Game, why did you do this? Ooh. No. Let's get more. He's about to die. Wait. Okay. Yeah, this is why I wanted a bunch of blaze. Oh. Keep hurting myself. Oh my god, are you serious? Ooh. Ooh. And final blow. Whew. I need way more of those.
Now that was a fight.
Your trial's over. It was other Banuk who killed that man. Killed him because he was Karja.
You know why I took the first swing at him? He challenged the honor of the Banuk. The honor. That's what I thought.
Come on. Let's get you back.
Once I'm off the mountain, I'll find my own way. I need to think. It's not something I'm used to. Who knows what could happen?
Oh no.
I'll see you at town then. You'd better make it, all right?
I give my pledge.
Let's see what that Werak armor looks like. Outfits. Banuk Werak Chieftain. It looks exactly like the sort of thing I would expect Aloy to hate. Health recovery over time? Hell yeah. And I like stealth.
So by Banuk law, if Inatut survives, he's forgiven. But I want to prove to his chieftain that he wasn't guilty in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we're definitely fast traveling that one. That's a long distance. I swear to God, if there's another new side quest, I'm gonna be very upset. Alright. There we go.
Inatut told you the truth. This is the headdress stolen from the murdered man. You'll find more in a ravine north and west of here, along with the bodies of the killers.
The exile still served its purpose. He was guilty of our suspicion. Fate has fallen like snow, and should Inatut return, he will be absolved.
You can't be serious.
He speaks for the Werak, my Nora friend.
You look ridiculous. If you would return to my Werak, you will behave as a Banuk does.
How does a Banuk behave, my chieftain? Like I did? Accepting a sentence for a crime he did not commit. Or those others who killed in cold blood for crimes that their charge of victims did not. I think what I wear will not make me more or less of a Banuk.
Yeah?
For his own sake, it would be wise for him to think less. Nora, friend.
I'll talk to him. But not for you.
Well, damn. They're getting salty over here.
I defied my chieftain's will, spurned my Werak.
How are you feeling?
As if I've been pounded in the guts. I could just keep walking, but when my anger has thawed, it will leave me with nothing. Where else would I go?
I tend to choose the brain of these options over the fist or the heart.
If you choose to stay,
I just like them. I
it
tend
should
to
be on your own terms.
This
I tend to
sounds
connect with them a little
political.
more.
I'm not good with politics.
More like a fighting strategy. You survived exile. I bet that doesn't happen much.
I've only heard of it in legends.
You earned your place in the Werak Inatut. Make them earn you back.
Of all my fights, this is the first time I beat death. I vow to you, it won't be the last. And my song shall grow. You'll hear of it. As for you, Nora girl, will you accept this gift? A little scrawny weight against the great boon you gave me, but...
I'm honored. Thank you, Inatut.
Blue gleam and a reward box, huh? Sweet. Oh yeah, those are far away. What did I get? Oh. Well. Oh well. That's pretty good. Some of the weapon coils in this game can get tense. Definitely that. Probably that one too. Seems like good choices for that. Shock. Sure, let's do that. And then fire. All right. What else are we doing? What else are we doing? What other quests do I have? Claws beneath. Right. I never turned that in. All right. And then we can continue questing. Oh no. Alright. Let's talk. Let's turn this shit in.
It's over. It wasn't easy, but that rock breaker won't be hurting anyone anymore.
The claws beneath brought low by an outlander. This part of your song will travel far.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to that.
I've found people rarely live up to their songs. You're an exception, though. And you've done me a true kindness. My foe is buried now, like so many of the hunters it killed. My friend, my chieftain. You would be pleased to know his fate won't befall anyone else. Take this in thanks. I believe you've more than earned it.
Sweet. Another reward box? Jesus. Oh, okay. Let's top off our resources here. Our resources, our ammo. That's what we want.
Let's see what this blue gleam is worth.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with this course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted. To return to Thunder's Drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron. New metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted. No way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
Peace and harmony,
All right. Now we talk to Araya, who is significantly further away for some reason. I mean, you're literally wearing the clothing of a chieftain of the people who live in the snow. You probably shouldn't be that cold, right?
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Oh, that's a lot.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja.
It's a lot of dialogue.
It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him. Worried for him.
What did the war do to Aratak?
It cut away everything, until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. That's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave. But you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
It was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Banur. He met with us there, as is custom at High Winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Horea. Thanks.
Fair enough.
What are we gonna find up there, Horea?
Ruins. Machines. And a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit.
Oh, we're gonna get a cauldron,
I know
huh?
I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Damon has tried to hide the way.
It hasn't been easy for you, Horea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
Let's do this. There's a bit of flickering there.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother!
It suddenly struck me how absurd this scene actually is.
The spirit awaits!
It's not all that awaits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. I repeat, this is not a drill.
So you see,
Please remain
I
calm
too can
and
call upon the
proceed to
power of the
nearest
old ones.
exit.
Was that Aloy cringing a little bit?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. It looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? The blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
Ooh, let's listen to the logs. They're always funny.
November 21st, 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I...
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Arya.
Way to cut it off.
Here, up and over.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look into her eyes, ask her what the hell she's so freaked out about, but what else is new? And don't I wish I could look into her eyes again?
Alright. All those resources. Nope, that's not the way up. Ah, yellow marks the way. Always does. Oop, frame rate. Ah, fair enough. Dang, he's got some strong abs. Please. Yes.
Machines. At least we have the drop on them.
For now. Perfect. Maybe.
They saw me. This is
Ah, shit. Really? Okay. Oh. Neat. Blowing it up.
You must climb higher.
There we go.
The path will become clear.
Climb higher? Really? Ew. Please tell me there are more mushrooms. Yes. Grab this.
If the chieftain's pace is measured, ours is measured.
That's right. Fire kiln root. Medicine. Okay. There's something over here, and the goal is pointing me, or the objective is pointing me over there, so obviously I'm going here first.
We can make our way upwards when you're done.
Oh. Well, this is disappointing.
Yes, this way.
Nice.
Not much farther now.
In we go. Oh. Well.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. but machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. But I can hold my own. Even so, go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. You could stay hidden, just for a while.
All right, I get the options. I'll follow my lead.
Wait, what are the machines that are down there?
Steam, frost. What was all this for?
I think we're going over Array's path.
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. I have no doubt that it is guarded now.
Threats can be seen first. Beware of stalkers.
Let's get over here. Looks like we're clear this way. Uh-huh. Fire kiln route. Man, it's gonna suck if there's a stalker like right over here. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, I'm cool with sneaking past them all. Or at least most of them.
Nice and quiet.
Alright, let's go. Please?
Be wary of mines. There's stalkers in here.
Oh shit. Just in time for him to just look over at me. Go figure.
Let's get on with
it. Take that. You. Okay, game. Whoa! Oh, he does so much damage to them. Alright, we're done here.
This one is mine.
Oh, come on. Let's just get out of here.
There's a door ahead. Refuge.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Ooh.
Technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw so that it'll be completely masked by the caldera. But masked from what? Firebreak has always been confidential for security reasons, but this would be excessive. Even before the dear departed Mr. Blevins. What could possibly have gotten Anita so worked up?
What indeed? Troll Tower. It's been so long since I like read the summary for this story, because I was like not really willing to pay for this DLC on PS4 at the time. Like, I don't remember what happens, so this will be good. It does feel like we're approaching the story dump moment, though. Definitely taking those. Too many resources. Well.
Is this a projector?
Ooh. Story moment?
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Oh my.
Glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
Second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
How long?
It was the spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
Sweet.
I've a score to settle with that now.
Continue.
We'll have to carve through a lot of machines to get to that door.
More than the Werak could prevail against it before.
Aloy will see us through.
Onward then, Arch.
The geothermal plant can be suspended. The cooling system masked. Massive challenges solved. So why am I so nervous about the next part? All I need to do is install Anita's mysterious software and have a conversation. It's not even a human being, right?
This won't be easy.
Yay. So it's a hydrothermal plant? No, a geothermal plant. Jeez, getting my words mixed up. Well, I mean, if we start with the easy tasks. Level 58 already, huh? Again, I have no more skills to unlock. What is this game? There aren't that many machines over here. Oh, don't turn around. Don't you turn around. Don't. Oh, okay, we're good. That's the guy I'm afraid of. Oh, great. Oh, dang it. I was trying to cycle to the potions. What? Well, now I'm playing as Aloy's hair. I'm gonna need to quit this. There we go. That was weird. Neat. I have more stuff. Sweet. How do I want to approach this part? F it. Yes. These things are the worst. But I was able to take it out. Sweet. It's a good thing there aren't, like, deadly gases. This active volcano. Right? Ugh.
More machines. Make ready.
Oh, Thunderjaw. Whoa! Oop. Oh. Oh no. Stop it. Game. Keep on blasting it. That was questionable. And now we're gonna do this number again. almost comboed me to death. Okay. Hitboxes are hard, I guess.
I don't put much stock in songs of deeds, but that battle was a verse worth singing.
Now, Aloy, the door. Can you open it?
Let's find out.
What?
Show us, Cheetah.
What? I think this area could have used a little bit more bug fixing. Well, that's fun. Ooh.
I'd have to ditch something.
Please, Aloy. Open the door.
Fine. All right, what we got here?
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits, lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes. Finish this.
All right. Down we go.
Mm-hmm. Forge of Winter. Huh. All these different Cauldron Epsilon. Geothermal power. I mean, I guess I picked a good spot to get it from. Yes, I know. But I don't want to disassemble stuff. Oh my. Yeah, this is... no, it just looks like a regular cauldron, but with different colors.
I'm with you, brother.
We'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way forward.
I'm glad they have so many of these mushrooms growing in this place.
Way to close the vent from here. I'll have to go over.
This means I have to get up there. Probably. Ah. Wait, really? Okay. And by time this right, Of course, she means don't time it at all.
Oh, she's in the air.
Yeah.
Now to show fragment.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. It points me in the right direction. Oh, jeez. Yes.
Get me up there.
Good. When in doubt, look for things that are yellow. If further in doubt, look for things that are glowing yellow.
Okay. Let's see what this does.
Oh, we're so close to the end of this game.
That's it. Let's move
I'm gonna be excited to be done with it, to be honest. I've been playing it for a while.
it. Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
Again? Take that.
Aloy will see us through. Somehow.
What's the rate of recovery? Oh, okay. It could be worse. Take that. There we go. I'm fine as long as it doesn't auto-drop me in the pit or something.
Let's get them across.
Kind of like that. Way to bring me to the wrong area, game.
Come on over, it's safe. I think.
Oh, neat. We're able to
Place
just
looks more like the
destroy
mountain
it?
used to be before the demon ruined it.
Ooh. More story stuff?
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hostile recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this.
Spirit speaks to us. It's a recording.
Hephaestus, huh?
It was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name is familiar to you?
Yes, but I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left no messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't.
Hold on. What does this message say again?
try to find a way through.
Oh no. Like, yeah, no. I'm not fighting a bunch of crab walkers. They're still... The crab walkers are actually still kind of difficult to me.
You're across that gap.
That's not what I want. What the hell? How does it have that much damage on it already? Dang. That was spicy. Okay. Are those two fighting down there? They are. Fine. Whoa! When in doubt, just hit it with a bunch of explosions. Perfect. What? What was she shooting at? Oh, okay. Okay, we gotta get down there somehow now, huh? This looks correct. And it's not. But this way is. Oh. Ah, okay. Deceptive.
There's another console.
Oh no, what do we have waiting for us this time?
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found one.
Another voice log?
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. The Pharaoh swarm is coming. Has to be what Anita is trying to hide Firebreak from. But that means she thinks we'll lose. That the swarm will reach Yellowstone. My God. And that's
these. Well, we know how that one ended up.
Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over.
There we go. Oh no. Hey, that was cool. Not very often I get to use a strong attack without getting punished if the enemy's in the middle of an attack of their own. I don't know if I'm supposed to have been able to do that, but I just did.
Find a way.
Oh, this is supposed to be the way up, huh? Fair enough.
We'll wait here.
Whoa! What was that momentum? It was incredible. Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to get over there.
These things go sideways too.
Okay. And up. And up. Man, that's a big leap. I don't think she's quite in position here.
That should cut off the vent up there.
Okay, but what does that do for them? Is there a way up onto there that I just missed? No. Weird. Oh, wait a second. Maybe? Seems like... It seems like it should be able to get you onto there, but I guess not. Oh. Can you point to running over this way yet? Not from that direction. We do want to go this way, I'm pretty sure, though. Okay. Ah, didn't see this. Something about this doesn't quite seem right. Good shot.
Things don't look too stable.
Okay. This seems like the sort of place that would be hazardous to actually be around in. A little ridiculous. Ooh. She must have very, very rough hands to be able to do this. I know it just comes with surviving out in the wilds like she did, but... Whoa! Almost walked right into some lava. That wouldn't have been good. Would have been very not cool. Let's keep these out. I'm sure they'll be useful. Good. Okay, I think I'm gonna end up over there eventually. I feel like I missed something and I'm proceeding farther than I should be without my allies.
Alright. Another ride.
No, it just... It... Okay. Oh, how fortunate for me. Is there stuff over here? Secret? Secret? Oh, this is just gonna be where we come afterward, isn't it? Well, I'm a lot less impressed now. All that just to get over here, Jesus.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
Making me work for it here. Good. I want...
One last exchange via chat attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. And I've got to tell her that too.
Oof. Ooh, I feel like we're getting towards the finale here.
both. But we have to find out.
Oh, it's happening. Oh. This again. Oh no. Well.
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
Let's do this number. That's not right. What if I turn this guy like this? No, that's not right either. Alright, let's try this. So now we're going around like this. Oh, I think I got it this time.
Preparing countermeasures. Recapture protocol initiated.
And there we go.
It worked.
Puzzle solved.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the Blue Light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the technical strength. One has been exposed, but I am incorporating this.
Unauthorized protocol returned. Scheduled task.
Well.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
What will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there.
I like how they took this
The daemon.
and made the final dungeon of this
No way
DLC
it
a
left it
cauldron.
unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Alright. Do we get... we're full on resources. That's fine.
Keep moving towards the core.
Uh...
Oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
No, I'd say not.
This hunt is over.
Yes. I saw splashing water. They made water splashes for when you land in lava, and they just despawn Aloy's model. That's... I'm not sure what to think of that. Kind of implies some brutality, but also like...
Keep moving towards the core.
I don't know.
Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
There we go.
Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower's for?
Yeah, it's definitely what the tower's for. Obvious choice. Big shit's about to get real. That's a little boring. Considering I fought literally 3 of them at once earlier.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
Wait, will it? Oh, shoot. You. Whoa, 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 whoa. Drink some of that. Get those potions out. Ooh. Oh, that's not doing much damage. What am I... Okay, hang on. Crafty of them to put an enemy in this game that doesn't take a whole lot of damage from Blast Sling. Was that a Dark Souls enemy move? I don't think this does enough damage to justify it. Oh, wait, here's an idea. Okay, what hit me? Whoa! No! This is... Okay. credit to them, this is a pretty cool machine to use as a final boss.
Another tower! Stop it from repairing the beast!
Okay, fine then. Oh no, not this again. Why is he going after me with that? Oh no. Are you serious? Oh my god.
Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the
Alright.
New unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Can't let it stop us.
Are you serious? Stay off. All that bear fighting. Whoa. All right, let's what other slings do I have? Shadow sling. Let's hit him with some freeze bombs. die. Is that even possible if he's focusing in on me? What the fuck? Okay. That makes me really angry, actually. What is this nonsense? What are my other options here? It's a fire claw, so it should be weak to ice.
Cyan said something.
So I would think that ice rail is probably what I want to go with. All right, we'll start with
the new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. We can't let it stop us.
start by doing this to it. Yes. Alright, this is a very effective weapon. Holy shit. Okay.
Another tower! Stop it from repairing the beast!
We're good as long as he doesn't get over here and knock me out of this, which he might. He's gonna do this. Oh, this is working so much more beautifully. I think we're good. I can still get interrupted, but... Take that. That was a trick, just getting the right weapon out. Whoa! Heal, heal, heal. Take that. did it.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative. Rebelling malware network.
Third time's the charm on that one.
Don't! Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained.
Nice.
I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
And now the Metroid escape sequence. Oh, where's the music? Or where's the music I'm looking for? Dum dum da da dum dum da da dum dum da dum.
It's the only way!
Ba da ba dum ba da ba bum ba da bum ba ba bum. Bum bum ba da dum dum da da dum. Okay. Oh man. That's not an atmosphere you would be able to breathe. Where's the rail? This is actually pretty close to the... it's actually pretty close to the Ridley theme and the escape music.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Banukai!
You did it, you got out. Okay. If there's a place with both lava and or magma that close, there's no way that hole would be... There's no way there would be snow anywhere near around that hole. What was with that flicker again?
Is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Oh. I guess there's nothing stopping us in theory from, nothing stopping us in theory from... Oh. Nothing is stopping us in theory from just fast traveling, but after that, I think we wanna ride. Take a moment to take in everything that just happened. So aggro. Okay. Whoa. Odd path to take, but that works.
They're scanning for me.
Whew. Feeling kind of heavy right now. We're approaching the end of the game. I don't know if they're gonna have credits or not, but... what was I gonna say? It's a pleasure to play this game. It's a fun time.
Let's see what this blue
The
is worth.
gameplay is fun. The story's pretty good. It's all oh so nice. If you have a PS4 or a PS5, definitely pick it up. If you have a PC that can run it, I think it's worth it. We're there is some jank, of course. I mean, I was literally just hair for a moment. So. But it's an open world game with remarkably few bugs. And it's pretty big. Definitely taking that. I guess Artak's gonna be a shaman now. It seems to be the path that this is going, but let's find out. And, of course, we also want to see how this ends. It's bound to be another cutscene, if not more dialogue. Why don't you land there? Come on. I'm pretty sure that if you just followed your regular jump arc, you would have landed in a better place. Wait, is there a reason we're going this way? And not say this way? Apparently not. All right. Here we are.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
And now we're talking to an AI.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Ooh.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron and took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions,
Damn.
even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus.
Yeah, I'm picking up on some shade here.
Would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So, you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I. I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers that look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. Why does Hephaestus
Whoa.
The machine?
Yes, we...
This must... It is...
Hellfire.
If the...
That's not what I wanted to select.
How's
Stop it.
Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone?
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Araya's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors.
Oh.
After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners.
I feel like this is a minor retcon.
And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor? But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one.
Yeah, a little bit.
Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist?
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field. One of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
The shade is real.
There wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth.
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them?
Broadly, yes.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Araya. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. as long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Cyan, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here. I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information? I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time. Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval? No, Cyan. I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first. Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone. I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try? I understand, Dr. Chow. And I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities. Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud. I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow? Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces. May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow? Yes. Anything. Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process? Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
Whew. That's heavy. But also, yeah, I still feel like they,
A figurine. He looked fierce for such a little thing.
It does seem like a little bit of a retcon. I thought the whole point was like they hadn't quite invented AI yet. Or at least not self-aware AI. But I guess it would make sense that like, okay, maybe inventing AI that was self-aware out of the blue probably wouldn't have been the most feasible thing to just do. But anyway.
My chieftain.
Just, Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark.
Oh no.
I'm proud of her.
That's a dark
Though
pun.
I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was. And why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me.
Oh, that's terrible.
If only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrack can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
All right. I think that's it. Horizon Zero Dawn. All right. Thank you so much for watching. It was a fun game to play. I've had my fill of it, and we can finally move on to something else. So,